Playoff football continues. Divisional round after we knocked the Buffalo Bills out in wild card weekend, 35-10. We now move on to Cincinnati, who, very similarly, the first time we played them this season, didn't go so well. In week 3, we lost 31-21. We just couldn't quite slow down their offense. It wasn't due to turnovers like it was in the Bills game. Matt Ryan actually didn't even have a turnover, but they did throw for 300 yards on us. They had 3 rushing touchdowns. Meanwhile, we really just couldn't get on the board very consistently. But let's hope that changes, as I already see here, playoff blizzard. So let's see how well we can do in the snow with a breakout opportunity for one of our DBs, Isaiah Rodgers Sr. What does he need to have? Hold the Bengals to less than 200 passing yards, or he himself just get 1 interception, forced fumble, tackle for loss, or sack, which he very well should be able to do. So, a lot's on the line in this game. Let's jump into it. In the blizzard, the Bengals come out wearing all white. Cheaters. As we come out with a double A gap on defense first. Tua. First throw knocked away by McCourty. Believe that was intended for Christian Kirk. And McCourty had a big interception for us in last game. Whenever you guys decided when this video was coming out, if you got the 50 like goal. Speaking of which, 50 likes and a victory. And we're back with the next round tomorrow. If we win and you don't hit the like goal, it's fine. We'll just be back, as this would be either next Wednesday or Saturday, as they get a pass across the middle here. First down gained. And in the same kind of step, if we don't win today, which hopefully we do, knock on wood, fingers crossed, then the offseason would be as, how did Alton Robinson, miss that sack? He was headed right behind Tua, blindside, and he pulled up. I'm going to blame that on all of the intentional roughness penalties that get called when they shouldn't be. As Milano misses knocking that one away, we will at least get the tackle before the first down gained. But yeah, I was trying to say, if we don't win, unfortunately, which hopefully we do, knock on wood, fingers crossed again, then the offseason would be next Wednesday or Saturday. Again, depending on when this one comes out, but Milano makes up for his miss on last play. He gets a tackle for a loss there on 3rd and short. They'll have to punt. Well, the camouflage didn't help him out there. Let's hope it doesn't help him out against Matt Ryan. As we hand this one off, Dillon down the middle, who had a great game last episode. I want to say was around 125 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Could have had a third, but at the goal line, we went with a pass rather than another run. Matt Ryan with his first pass will find Jeff Smith first down up to about the 34. And you know, I did it again. Last episode, the first pass went to Tajay Sharp. I called him Jeff Smith. I did it again. It was Tajay Sharp. Why do I keep mixing up? Well, it's 17-16, so the numbers are very close. So I guess that could kind of be used as an excuse, as we miss getting our second foot in there on the second down, or a first down catch, bringing up a second down. Matt Ryan has a guy right across the middle, dumps it off for Croft, who will get forward close to the first down, about a yard shy. However, with A.J. Dillon back there, I expect we can get it. They do have a big guy in the middle. I believe that could possibly be Jordan Davis. As we do get the throw, Raymond shows up earlier in this game with a big catch on 3rd and 1. We'll pick up a nice chunk. I'll say 15 yards into plus territory at the 42. As we drop back into shotgun here, Matt Ryan has some time. We'll go up top. We'll find Hunter Long with a short catch, about a gain of 4. And we'll stick with the spread look here. But hand it off Pacheco, who I don't believe had a rush last week, will maybe get a yard on this one. We'll bring up 3rd and 4 as we have 2 spread either side. In shotgun, Pacheco still back there. There was maybe a hard count, honestly not quite sure. But there's Pacheco on the angle route, getting us down inside the red zone to the 14. I was about to say I missed Pacheco down last episode. Looks like we're getting him back involved. As a hot route, no audible made. Hand this one off Pacheco once again. This time he will gain more than 1 yard on a rush. Will be a gain of 5. leaving another 5 to be gained on second down with 2 spread down to the bottom. Handed off again as a running back. Hughes check actually checks in. Interesting. First time we've seen him actually check in at the running back spot this season. He'll get 2, leaving 3rd and 3. Pass from Matt Ryan. Sitting in the pocket, we go up top. Pacheco gets the catch close to, and they don't give it to us. Harrison Smith came crashing down. I got the stop in time. But it's postseason play. And Kyle Juszczyk is our fullback. So let's give it to him. Down the middle here. Can't quite get into the end zone, but gives us a fresh set of downs. Down to the 1. And we'll stay out in the big heavy set. Mano y mano here as we hand it off. Dylan down the middle, and he's in for another 3 rushing touchdowns this postseason. Well, I'd say pretty decent start as we have a 7-0 lead as they set up the halfback screen. Going to chop out Milano, who was the only one really in a close pursuit. Mitchell will get the first. And they'll come out with a bunch as we come out double A gap. Who will get the advantage here? No one will, because it's the end of the first quarter. We'll head into the second. We're still up. I believe it's only the second drive, though, for the Bengals. As both teams switch what they were going to do. Under center goes Tua with 3 up top. Will be a drop back. Going to go all the way up top. 1-on-1 and almost a great catch there for number 6. Instead, I believe that one was knocked out by McCourty. 2nd and 10, still staying under shotgun. Staying under center with the ace formation. Tua does really well, but Alton Robinson coming crashing in, and there's the sack. He's not pulling up this time. We'll drop him big for a 3rd and 17. 2 spread either side for Tua, who sits back in the pocket. Will go to the bottom. Will find his receiver, but maybe for 2-3 yards. That was Dalton Schultz with the catch, and they'll have to punt. Now let's just methodically work this ball downfield. I would like to take a 2-possession lead just before halftime. 2nd and 10, we go with a pass down to the bottom. Hunter Long gets the catch and breaks past the defender. And we're already down to the 40. Not sure if you could credit that to the field condition, but either way, I'll take it. Another 2 spread either side as we hand this one off. Pacheco not going to get by the big man in the middle. It is Jordan Davis. Figured he would make a big play at one point or another in this one. Hard count, no one jumps. So Matt Ryan will sit in the pocket. We'll dump it off underneath. We'll find Jeff Smith, who gets about 12, leaving us with 1 needed on 3rd down. And we do have a short down specialist, or short yardage specialist, I guess I should say. But we don't bring him out there. Instead, we go empty with a bunch down to the bottom. 2 receivers stack up top, and we go all the way down to the bottom. Tajay Sharp will convert. Yeah, we really have not used Dylan a whole lot in this game, which is funny because I specifically told us to run down the middle. Inside run was the game plan, and we've been spreading it out a lot more than that. But I will say Matt Ryan, 10 of 11 to start his day. Hopefully that continues as Raymond gets another catch. Go under center, motion over Croft. Again, going to see him as that fullback lead position. We do hand it off to that right-hand side. Dylan gets the first down, about a gain of 4, maybe 5. As we are slowly working the ball downfield. You know, obviously not counting that first play from Hunter Long that was a big chunk play. As we go with a pass, had Tajay Sharp. Safety was crashing down on it. Does safely hit the turf. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers up top, 1 down below. Pacheco in the backfield. We'll leave it. Leaving Matt Ryan by himself as we dump it off. Hunter Long with the catch. Short, about, 2-3 yards? Or we didn't gain anything on first down, so it's a gain of 5. And we'll go back to that empty look again here on 3rd down, switching it with a bunch up top. Ryan goes down below and knocked away from Pacheco. I'm okay with taking the field goal here. Kicking from just inside the 20, our punter can put us up 2 possessions if he just knocks this one through, which I believe he does, and indeed he does do. So all we have to do is hold on to this 10-point lead. 3 minutes left before halftime. Tua with a throw on first down. We'll find a receiver for about 5 yards. I believe that's Christian Kirk, who I do have to say was really solid for us in the Texas-only challenge that we'd completed right before this one. as we got a blitz in, but it doesn't matter. It's going to get picked off. That's McCourty. 2 in the postseason, and he tries to find the corner. Mitchell with a nice tackle there. But now with this field position, we can go up 3 scores before half. Tua tried to hook up with Isaiah McKenzie there, but just a great play by McCourty. Cut underneath it. And I do have to say Isaiah McKenzie was also pretty good in our Georgia-only challenge. If you haven't seen all of the state-only challenges, do check the channel main page. I'm pretty sure there's like a playlist of the playlists as we hit the 2-minute warning. However, now that I say that, I'm not sure if the Texas one is in there or not. I know this one isn't, so I do need to add this one. Just more work for me to do in the back end. 1st and 10, we'll start with a check down. We'll get a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, staying spread. Again, another 2 up top, 1 down below. Will be a pass from Matt Ryan, setting off the halfback screen, which we kind of do, but a great play from 51. Will just be a gain of 2. And back to the empty look once again. The bunch up top, 2 stacked down below. Matt Ryan will go all the way up top. Hunter Long will get the catch, but really not a whole lot from that. And with us already up 2 possessions, might as well try to extend it with a touchdown. Can we get a decent pass to the outside? Raymond gets the catch, turns up out at the 2. Close to getting that one in. But we'll hand it back to the goal line set as we come out. 2 tight ends to the bottom, 1 up top. Hughes check back there, and he gets the handoff, and we'll get the touchdown as we will go up 17-0 before half. Now, we did leave Tua all 3 timeouts and a minute left on the clock, so it's a possibility, knock on wood, hopefully it doesn't happen, that they do find some points, as they do find Schultz here with a nice gain, about 4, maybe 3 yards shy of midfield, marked at the 46. They do call their first timeout, 56 seconds remain, with a bunch down below. Tua in the pocket. We'll go across the middle, Kirk once again, short gain. And I think that's kind of been their problem on offense. They've just kept everything short. And when they have gone deep, McCourty almost gets his 2nd interception, leaving them with 4 yards needed on 3rd down. 47 seconds on the board with a tight shotgun look. Tua has a guy across the middle, and that's where he goes. Aluakon drops the interception, and now we'll get the ball back with all 3 timeouts, about 40 seconds left. So what does our offense have in store for us? Looks like it's going to be a handoff here, as we do have 2 receivers. No, it will be a pass. Quick pass. Matt Ryan, you done messed up. Intercepted by number 20. Is that Bobby Okereke? No. Jamie Collins Sr. will put them in field goal range. Honestly, it's almost as if the Bengals drew it up that way. They have a 1st down just outside the red zone. Tua with a throw, now gets them inside the red zone as Cooper Kupp makes his first appearance of the day. We've locked him down for the most part. I believe Isaiah Rodgers Jr. or Sr. has been on him. Almost intercepted there by Simmons. Knocked away from Isaiah McKenzie. And on 2nd down, they'll come out with 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 tight ends up top, motion out Mitchell. Now an empty set here for Tua. Back in shotgun. As he doesn't have a quick throw, will find an open receiver. Aluakon as well as, I think that was Alton Robinson, will get the tackle. And with no timeouts remaining, 6 seconds left, they send out the field goal team. So it could have been a lot worse. We allow a field goal, but they could have easily scored a touchdown. And after a quick kneel, halftime, and then kickoff, we're right back out on offense, starting just past the 25. Interesting. Matt Ryan in the pocket, pass rush bearing down. He breaks the sack and will slide down. A rare 5-yard rush for the veteran quarterback, as we'll keep this thing going here. 17-3 at the beginning of the 2nd half. 2 receivers up top, 1 down below. We hand it off Pacheco, who will get the 1st down and a whole lot more as he breaks towards the top. Tajay Sharp trying to get the block. He doesn't, but that's going to be a touchdown. Pacheco beat the angle from the safety. And 2nd play of the 2nd half is a massive rushing touchdown. And what's even better is that the likelihood of us getting 2 sacks in the end zone or just any sort of type of safety in general is going to be very unlikely to happen. Which, if you do the math, you know why I'm saying it. Because last game, when we hit that score, things did not go well for us. for a couple minutes. We're able to obviously win, so it didn't come back to bite us too much, but definitely left us worried, as we do have a 3rd and 4 here after the Dalton Schultz catch. Tua in the shotgun. We'll sit in the pocket as we have an immediate pass rush, and he threw that ball right off the face of, I believe it was Fatukasi. And I wouldn't mind us already starting to chew the clock as we are up 21 points here. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Matt Ryan goes with a throw up top. Hunter, please be in bounds. Yes, keep that clock moving. Trying to move on to the AFC Championship game, as I did see an update for an NFC team down below that was, I think, was it Tampa? I think Tampa had beat the Seahawks. Yep, there it is. Tampa beat the Seahawks 24-21, so they'll be moving on to the NFC Conference Championship. But I haven't seen any other AFC team pop up. Might have missed it, as Matt Ryan will get dropped on 3rd and 7. I feel like this might be our first punt. And I'm sure it'll pop up soon. But the other AFC game that's going on right now is between the Houston, or not right now, but would be later in this game, I guess. But next one is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans, which it would be, as it pops up there, would be very fitting for the Houston Texans to make it, as they were technically our last state-only team. We chose to go with the Texans rather than the Cowboys, specifically because it said Texans and it was a Texas-only state challenge. So it just made a lot of sense, as we have yet again another 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down are just going by extremely quickly, as it is an empty look here for Tua. Quick throw, and he didn't want it. He decided, I'm good. Now, I feel like it was around this time last game where we did start to chew the clock a little bit, and I wouldn't mind it. But Matt Ryan will be passing here play 1, as we do pick up the rush and almost throw an interception. Matt Ryan, stop that. He's 17-22 on the day, 149 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, I think is what it was. He will pass again here, dropping this one off for A.J. Dillon, who will fight through the first defender and a couple more to get a few extra yards. Now, I will say A.J. Dillon did have a little bit of some fatigue from the previous matchup, so that might be why he's not in as much in this episode. We will loft that one towards the top, intended for Jeff Smith, but Ryan, he missed. Actually, I don't think it was 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. I think there's just 1 interception. As we do check this one down, not really check it down, it's a halfback screen, and Pacheco actually seems to make those work more often than not, as we have a 3rd and 2. He stays in the game instead of A.J. Dillon, as we come out with a tight shotgun look. Will be a pass across the middle, caught. Raymond, 1st down. A.J. Dillon checks in here with the bunch towards the top. He'll get the handoff as we run out. I believe that was Jordan Davis from the middle. Right guard, maybe center, just took him for a nice little jaunt down the sideline there. 2nd and 8 after the short gain. Pacheco checks back in. Matt Ryan across the middle. No, halfback screen knocked out. No, he does hold on to it. I could have sworn I saw the ball pop out, but I guess not. Will be a loss of yardage. 3rd and 11 with a 2 receiver stacked down below. 2 more up top, including Hunter Long. About 20 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Ryan goes deep across the middle and will find Jeff Smith. 1st down to the red zone. And also to the 4th quarter we go. 24-3. Starting with a heavy look, 2 tight ends to the top. Will be a pass, though, as that should have been another interception for, oh, I cannot remember his name. Jamie something, I want to say. Either way, 2nd and 10. We'll just avoid it. Like, very much like Matt Ryan should avoid throwing any more interceptions, knock on wood, as Pacheco gets the check down, gain of 7. I'd honestly prefer us to be running for like 75% of the plays here in the 4th quarter, as we do bring out A.J. Dillon, but pass out of it. Gonna have Hunter Long once again down to about the 5, maybe the 5.5. A tight shotgun look here for our 1st down play at the goal. Matt Ryan in the pocket as Hunter Long is running backwards. And we're throwing backwards. It's a fumble. What the hell, Madden? What is this? It's gonna be a turnover. Okay. Great game. I mean, might as well go ahead and include Matt Ryan in that group of like 8 players that just got kicked out of the NFL because he's definitely betting if he's throwing that kind of a throw. Ay, ay, ay. And then, of course, he's back up on the bench celebrating at the sideline. Still up 24-3, 2nd and 2, about 6 minutes left in this game. Tua will find Christian Kirk across the middle, inside the 40. Not necessarily running hurry up, but trying to hurry up without it being a hurry up. Another pass here from Tua across the middle, errant to the foot of Simmons. I'm about to say the only positive from that play is that it stops the clock for him. Will be another pass. Tua sitting in the pocket. Pass rush working its way in. They will find Cooper Kupp, his second grab. Another first down. As they sit just outside the 25, about 5 minutes left. Two receivers either side. Hard count, no one jumps. Quick pass to the bottom. Dropped by Christian Kirk. 138 yards for Tua, which means as of right now, Isaiah Rodgers is on pace to actually get his development boost, as Spain, a little slow to get up, looks like he might head towards the sideline. 3rd and 4, tight under center formation, tight single back formation would be a proper way of saying it, as Mitchell will convert with an extra about 3 yards. But the run defense has been really good. That was his 5th carry for a total of 10 yards. Do we see more of him as this game goes along? I would doubt it. Tua, throw across the middle. Kirk, about 5, maybe 6. Now a bunch down to the bottom. One up top, single back. Tua, dropping back. Will go across the middle and a wide open Cooper Kupp. Not one person was within about 5 yards of him. Bengals draw one back. Well, let's just not leave the ball in Matt Ryan's hands anymore. 3 up top, as we now only have a 2-score lead and we are still passing. Please, everyone, just run forward. As that one is caught, Raymond, first down. Still would prefer us run out the clock, as there's about 3.5 minutes left. We motion over Jeff Smith. There will be another pass. We go right back to Jeff Smith, who cuts up at the sideline, not even gets the first. Steps out, inches shy. I feel like that's Madden just being rude at this point. But that does give us an extra down to, well, run the clock as A.J. Dillon gets the first down, as we're already inside the red zone. Now a bunch to the bottom. A.J. Dillon still the lone back. Will be a pass. Matt Ryan across the middle. This time he will find Hunter Long in a... Actually, no, that was Croft. Let me change it. We'll find a tight end in a forward pass. 2nd and 3. With 2 of them up top. 2 stack of receivers down below. A.J. Dillon at running back. Matt Ryan hands this one off, and Jordan Davis, wow, that came out weird, but we get about half a yard out of it as we do hit the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 2. 2 receivers down below, 1 up top. We hand it off. Pacheco will get the first down and not the touchdown. But we get down at about the half-yard line, causing the Bengals to start calling their timeouts. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a loss of yardage here on 1st and goal. Not a massive loss of yards, but it's fine. We'll take the touchdown. We'll go back up 3 touchdowns. That sounds good by me. Is that actually 3 touchdowns, though, for A.J. Dillon? It's 2 or 3. Now with 1:49, 2 timeouts. The Bengals down 3 possessions, and Isaiah Rodgers has to help keep them below 200 passing yards, and they're up to 171. So 30 more receiving, passing yards. And he will unfortunately not be getting his dev boost, as there's a wide open receiver, Isaiah McKenzie. 15 more yards. Will then go ahead and exit his chance of getting that upgrade, because I don't think he's had a tackle for a loss, sack, or forced fumble. I know he hasn't had a pick. Tua in the pocket. Across the middle, tipped away. Mitchell heard the footsteps. Now 2nd and 10. Bunched down to the bottom, 1 up top. Tua in the backfield takes the snap. Quick throw. Mitchell will get the catch. 2-yard gain, but a flag comes out late, and I'm worried it's a late hit. And indeed it was on Alton Robinson, who pulled up either this game or the previous game. I can't quite remember. But that moves him up to the 21. Will be a pass. Complete across the middle. Cooper Kupp makes it 204. Now, unless we could get some sack yardage here, that might be it for Isaiah Rodgers' upgrade as they go out of the back of the end zone. Second and goal. You know Isaiah McKenzie's in the huddle like, or not Isaiah McKenzie, that's their guy. Isaiah Rogers Sr. is in the huddle like, please, defense line, linebackers, someone get the sack, but no, instead, Dalton Robinson in the back corner. We'll go ahead and make this a 2-touchdown game again. Onside attempt here from the Bengals. A last-ditch effort picked up by Jeff Smith. He might have a little bit of a return here up to the 35. Or I guess technically I should have said down to the 35. But one thing did come to mind. I don't think the player stats for like Tua passing is going, I know it's not going to include sack yardage, which we have had today. And loss of yardage for sacks does take away from passing yards. So there might still be a slight chance for Isaiah Rogers Sr. as A.J. Dillon trips over an offensive lineman's foot. I'll take it though. Does cause the last timeout of the Bengals to be called, and we could go ahead and kneel this one out at 42 seconds. Just in case, I'm going to jump in after this play to make sure we don't do anything stupid. Not that they could really score 2 touchdowns in about 2 seconds, but still. And we actually will have a lot more than just the few seconds I thought we had, but we're going to go for it, passing this to Lindstrom, who tried to hit the back juke. But we just wanted to go ahead and end it, and that's a fun play to do it on. So on to the AFC Conference Championship we go. But does Isaiah Rogers get his? No, he won't get it. We allowed 201 passing yards, 2 extra yards than what we could have allowed. But I do have to shout out though, we only allowed 10 rushing yards. So really great from that standpoint. Now, just to confirm, no, he is not getting it. I'm frustrated, man. I'm angry. I hold myself in this defense to a high standard, and I didn't live up to it today. Honestly, though, I feel like he did. All right, because most of the time he was guarding Cooper Kupp, and he had 2, maybe 3 catches in the game. He did have a touchdown, but wasn't when Isaiah Rogers Sr. was covering him. So from that standpoint, he did really well today. And it will be the Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC Conference Championship. It will not be the Texans. I was hoping it would be, but it looks like we'll have a tough defense to face. They have an 87 there, 83 offense, 84 overall. Quinnen Williams is going to be tough in the middle. We have been running it a little bit more this postseason, so hopefully we'll find a way around him. Pacheco looked really good on the outside today. It was a good 1-2 punch, something we haven't really had this year. Now I just have to check, did we play the Steelers? We did, and it was a 19-10 game. We scored 6 in the first, 7 in the second, and then 3 in the third and fourth, only allowing a touchdown in the second and a field goal in the fourth. Matt Ryan just over 200 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but we held Justin Herbert to under 150, no touchdowns nor interceptions. Pacheco was still starting in this game, and he had an okay game. Similarly, could be said for Dameon Pierce. Herbert actually scrambled a little bit, but there were no rushing touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Tajay Sharp had a big one, 106 yards. Jeff Smith had a touchdown. And who had their touchdown? We did throw an interception. Perhaps it might have been a defensive touchdown? No defensive touchdowns. Did they have a kick or punt return? No kick return, no punt return. How did they get a touchdown in this game? Did I miss one down the line here in rushing? No. They had a mysterious touchdown. I don't know how it happened, nor does Madden know how it happened. But not a bad defense, only allowed 10 points. However, that will be the first team that will be facing this postseason that we just beat no problem, right? So we'll see if that has an effect. And if you want to see this game tomorrow, make sure you drop that like. We got the win. So if you hit the 50 like goal, next round will be tomorrow. Whenever this gets posted, because I don't know if we got it the first time. But either way, state-only challenges typically posted Wednesday and Saturdays until we get to the postseason, then the 50 like goal and wins, and it's back-to-back if you guys get that goal. The Commanders Replacement Squad series every Monday and Thursday, and then the FIFA Noob to Pro My Player Career every Tuesday and Friday. So 6 videos a week, sometimes more if you guys get the like goal. So until next time, where we will have the AFC Conference Championship and the Northeast States Only Challenge. We'll see you then. Bye.